Looks really good, doesn't it?
I like it.
Gold just makes it pop, doesn't it?
It's really pretty.
It is.
We need to find our intro.
Wow.
I thought I had it on there.
I think it's on the other one, right?
I think I moved it. I think I copied it.
Oh. That Jeremiah just needs to write us a new one.
I know. I'm trying to squeak out 3 rows out of a bobbin, and I'm like,
You found us, but not on YouTube.
oh no! Is it not on?
It says it's on.
And maybe they're just being slow.
It says we got 4 channels running here. Peggy Johnson.
Welcome.
Kathy, how are you tonight?
Hi, Kathy.
Lana, how are you? Donna Spoonmore, how are you?
Hi, Donna. Hi, Lana.
Beverly.
Beverly, welcome.
Good to see you on here. Cheryl Stevens from West Virginia, welcome. Thank you, Lana. Appreciate it. Share. Cindy Cronster, welcome. Carol
Hi, Cindy.
Gannon, welcome. Oh, Stephanie Fennell uploaded some quotes she wanted to show before the show, I think, on Messenger.
Oh.
I don't know how to get those out.
I'll do it right after the show.
It is on YouTube. Okay, April Green, welcome.
Hi,
Cheyenne, welcome.
Hi, Cheyenne. I'm going to ask for more pictures tonight.
Yeah, so Stephanie Fennell wanted to share that she finished the jelly roll quilt made with the Bon Voyage jelly roll. Used 1 for the quilt and leftover scraps for the table topper. So send in both pics. So 1 more jelly roll to use.
Nice.
And she had a picture.
You'll have to get really close.
So that looks pretty good.
I want to see. Oh, very pretty.
Let's get her next one here. There we go.
Very cool.
It's really
It's backwards from what you think it is.
So there we go. Stephanie, there you go. You just hopped on, so welcome. Linda Denton, welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for the share. Arlene, welcome back. Sarah Wilson, welcome. Karen Cavender, welcome to the show. Janice Finnan, welcome to the show. Lots of people on tonight.
Well, cool. Kind of a different thing we're doing tonight.
Joan,
But
who are we?
we should do a sound check first.
Oh, we should. You're right. Getting ahead of myself.
You are getting ahead of yourself.
Man. Let's go with the sound check. Facebook and YouTube. Debbie Moore, welcome to the show. First time viewer. Everybody welcome Debbie to the community. Hopefully she will hop on each week when she can. We enjoy having new people on. Karen Huff, welcome.
Welcome.
Good to see you. Cindy said Facebook is good right now.
Cool.
Lana said Facebook is good.
If we could just get somebody from YouTube to weigh in.
We'll go with the. Karen said, well, Karen is on YouTube, but we don't have a sound check there.
Okay.
Donna said she's hearing us loud and clear on YouTube.
Awesome.
So I
Thank
think
you.
we're good to go.
We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, Quilt Sampler, and Joan Sews. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltsampler.com, and joansews.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 6:30-ish. Sometimes we make things, and tonight we're talking about hidden treasure.
I love hidden treasure.
So a couple of weeks ago, I started cleaning out some bins, and I had fabric that just needed to be put on the shelves, and I needed to make room on the shelves, and then I found some treasure. We gave it away, but I've found this one bin that is full of UFOs. Just blocks that
Hey, Judy.
that I've made and abandoned or whatever, and I was kind of playing around on Laundry Basket Quilt's website, and she had this wall of mini quilts, and I was inspired. So I wanted to go through some of this with you and hopefully inspire you to dig out those UFOs and finish them. I finished one a couple of weeks ago. It's already put up. And it really gave me a good feeling of accomplishment that I've actually finished something, and we finish stuff all the time, but those lingering projects give you this feeling of accomplishment that I can't, it doesn't compare. So this is what I found, and these are all, some of them are enough to actually do a quilt. So I have this is what I was working on a little bit today, and these are so cute. These are AccuQuilt blocks from another project that I did from 2019. It's really cute. I have 12 of them, so I think I'm just gonna piece them together just like this, because I really like this cool secondary pattern that we get. Let me like one more out, and it's this right here in the block. It's kind of cool, and it's not going to be very big, but it can be a wall decoration, toddler quilt, baby quilt. So I know I'm not the only one who has stuff like this laying around that you can grab and finish. So let me know your thoughts when you have projects like this. Now this is one, these are orphaned blocks that I found, I don't know where, yard sale, something. Here, why don't we switch cameras, hon?
Got your little one ready to go?
I got the little kind of ready to go. Yeah, so these are beautiful little cross stitch blocks that somebody hand quilted, and there's enough for a whole quilt here. And I found some fabric that I thought went perfectly with it for a sashing or binding or whatever. But all this really has to be is just pieced together. So this is kind of like almost like a confessional of UFOs in my stash. So how many of you have all kinds of projects like this? The next one, let me know your thoughts on this, because I have these blocks. They're really cute. They're done on an embroidery machine, but some of them are white and some of them are kind of off-white.
Let's see, Sharon Blizzard, welcome to the show.
So, and I think I have enough to do just a real simple applique quilt. And when I did these, I was having fun with my embroidery machine.
Barb, welcome to the show. You're getting a lot of comments here, Joan.
Well, shout them out. Let's hear them.
Let's see, I really like those. Donna Spoonmore says she's guilty. Stephanie drowned in a UFO.
Oh, I like
Plural. Ruth said yes. Bernadine, welcome to the show. Karen Cavender have one more UFO to do. Oh,
Oh
so
my
she's
gosh.
been cleaning. Peggy Bunch has been thinking about it. Those came out. Those are really beautiful too.
So I've had these
That's a
for
lot of
like
fun, right?
a long time. And, you know, I did the blocks. So, you know, this is one where all I got to do is find the right sashing. I have some that are kind of off-white. So see the difference in the color?
Hey, Penny, welcome to the show. Everybody, welcome, Penny.
And you know what? I'm just going to put them in there anyway. It doesn't really, even though the background color is a little bit different, I'm just going to include them and piece them together. So this is enough to do a little quilt. I just got to figure out, you know, if I'm going to do a sashing, I might. I think that would be pretty, something colorful, because these are pretty bright. And then there's another quilt.
Welcome, Mrs. Cranford. We miss you too.
This is one that I had started digitizing.
Oh, that's a fun one. Look at that.
And
so we're
then,
talking about UFOs. If you guys just jumped on, Joan's been cleaning.
I have been cleaning and
found a
going.
lot of treasures in her UFO bins, and so she was kind of going through them.
So the problem that I have with these is I don't have any more of the metallic thread, and I kind of lost interest in the digitizing for them. I did digitize most of these. I think this was a free pattern online, this one. But I did digitize the birds. I do really like these. I think they're really cute. This was another free pattern that I found online. Another free pattern.
It's a cool butterfly.
This is
That
one
one
of the
came out really
birds
cool.
that I digitized. Free pattern. Free pattern. And free pattern. So I did the birds, lost interest, it's a lot of effort, didn't really enjoy it. The problem that I had with these is I only have 8 blocks. And in order to do a quilt, you need at least 9. I could do a table runner, but I would be worried about somebody setting them on something on it. And
Somebody's pot's getting set on that.
somebody's pot's getting set on this. But I did have this cool metallic print. This is out of my stash. Don't say you want some of it. So what I was thinking is I was going to cut a block out of this and just use it as the center, and then use the same fabric as a border. And then I'll have these embroidered blocks all the way around. And I think it'll be cool. It'll be nice wall hanging for, you know, one of the seasons. Okay, next one. These are more blocks that I had digitized. I do like these. I think they're really pretty. The reason I haven't done anything with them is because I have so much room on each side of these. These are all pretty vertical like this. And so now that I have them all done and embroidered, I think what I'm going to end up doing is trimming them down so I don't have all of this white space out here, and making kind of a vertical quilt. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I'll just slide through these blocks real quick. And yes, I was having fun with my embroidery machine again. Willis says hi.
Said good idea.
Well, I think if you put them, so if we put these right next to each other.
Black and gold. That was the previous comment.
Yeah.
Trying to get
There's
them,
like
squeeze them in there. If you can see, Joan.
all of this space in here that it would really detract from the design. So that's why I want to trim these down, and, you know, same length, same size of the block, but just taking some of this off of the maybe 8.5 inch wide here block, and then adding like a cool little sashing in between them. And last one.
If you guys have ideas, just shout them out.
Please,
Jen will
I
go
am
back through the comments. So
open.
Lana said
for...
she's drooling over all your UFOs, so she's gonna need to maybe make a bib for her, possibly.
This one,
Ruth said, cut them down with a bright sashing. Cut them down or a bright sashing.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's enough here.
That's really cool.
This is actually really, really kind of cool. And I don't remember, these are not my designs, but this is, I don't remember who the designer is. I'll look through my stuff and try to get it for you next week, because I think it is still a current designer and they come in multiple sizes. But it was red work. So I did them in gold. And I don't know if you know it, but Sharpies are permanent. So this, let me get real close. These are colored. This is not applique. This is adult coloring. So, there are some beautiful designs in it. I'm sorry I didn't think about it to grab it. And they come in multiple sizes. So if you have an embroidery machine at home, you can have some fun with your embroidery machine. And it looks like it's really hard. Like I did all this really hard work, but you use a Sharpie and then you heat set it with your iron. So you put your iron on your hottest setting and then just heat set these blocks. But they're really pretty. And I think it'll make a really cool quilt. And there was a lot of designs in them. I really like this one.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Stephanie was saying totes with blocks are all the rage.
Totes with blocks are all the rage, that's for sure. If I have some extra, that might be a good idea to do with them. So I've got these. These are all ones that I can actually turn into a quilt.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, little apples.
Yeah.
Currants. I like this one too.
Yeah, I like
actually, I might have this one twice, but
it does look a lot like the other one, doesn't it?
it does. So I'll have to pay attention when I'm laying these out. But this, I think I'm not going to do a sashing. I think I'm just going to piece it. I might lay it out and see how it looks. But these were intended for red work, and you know, sometimes you get bored and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to see how this works.
Peggy said, however you quilt it could add to your blank spaces.
Yes, that's true. You guys know I like color on quilts for sure.
Donna said that you're a very good colorer.
I did stay in the lines.
Maybe that's an art major degree thingamajigger.
Maybe. And then the tree. I do like the tree too.
Yeah, the tree's really cool as well.
So, the problem with having just a plain old white quilt is you have to have the white border or binding around it, and that can be kind of boring, dull. Skip that. So then...
Beverly said those are beautiful designs.
Okay, so then I have just one-off blocks. And so what I'm thinking of doing with these is just adding a border, quilting it, and that's it. That's the quilt. And on the laundry basket quilts, they have all of these that are just single blocks. They're maybe not applique like this, but they're just single blocks. They're quilted, and they're just pinned up. And they range anywhere from sizes like this one to one like this.
So Linda had a question about on those other ones that you colored, but if you wash those, is that going to wash out?
It is not. So once you heat set it, put your iron on the hottest setting and let it sit there for, 7 or 8 seconds, it is not going to wash out. So just like this, maybe a little sashing, maybe nothing, maybe just quilt it and put a binding on it. So, and use it for decoration. I do have a lot of fun with my embroidery design, my embroidery machine. This is one of my designs.
Hey Terry, welcome to the show. Karen said that, what about making pillows with those?
You could. That's a lot.
So.
Yeah, this could be a pillow for sure. There's a lot going on this. Sometimes, you know, when I design a layout like this, when I'm digitizing and I do sew it out, that's it. That's the last time I see it. And so, but just by itself, this would make a cute little wall hanging, maybe with some of this blue as a border around it. Oop, picked up some thread. But I don't want to make more of them. I just wanted to sew it out and see how it went, and you know, kind of don't really care for the yellow that I picked out for the middle of the green. So, but hanging on a wall, it'll look really cute. I have 3 of these, so this is going to be a table runner.
You could make a orphan blocked quilt.
I could.
Hey,
I have
Cheryl,
thought
welcome
about
to the
that.
show.
And put different blocks in it. I made this quilt and then I sold it. But this is going to be just a table runner.
So like a cross stitch type pattern?
It is. It's a cross stitch pattern. And then I have these.
Oh man, I remember I was sewing those for days.
No, these are a designer from Russia.
Very, very pretty.
They are very pretty. And this is where I learned that you cannot use like Floriani or Glide. They're very, very reflective. You can't use them on black. It makes it look really dull. And so these are just fun. And I think I have 9 of these. So I'm just going to do a real small quilt out of these.
Yeah, they're really pretty. Hey Flea, welcome to the show. Joan's going through some UFO treasures that she found
6
in her boxes.
Well, actually, I only have 7, so I'll figure out something to do with these.
I'm sure that I sewed 9 of those.
This is another one that I digitized.
Hey Cecilia,
It's
welcome
kind
to the
of
show.
fun. I wanted to play with layering on the border. So when I sewed this border, there's this real heavy zigzag, and then I did like this X pattern over the border, and then I made a different version of it. So this could be just a cute little table runner. What do you guys think? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe
like
a pillow.
back to back type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Another just a block by itself. No mates, nothing to go with it.
You were probably just playing around with that one.
Yep, I think I was.
Anne, welcome to the show.
But with a little, like a pink border around it and, you know, just a little bit of quilting on it,
Yeah.
I think it'll make a really nice wall hanging. Oops, there's 2 there. Another one. This is Janet Sansom. These are her designs. They're beautiful. They sew out well. If you have an embroidery machine, you can have a lot of fun with it.
Oh, that's a good idea, Cheryl. Cheryl said tote bags.
Tote bags.
Would be a good...
Then we would have to do a tote bag show.
Now we're doing tote bag shows.
Just an orphan block all on its own. I think it's kind of cute. Maybe a little zigzag border around it. And then I had some that I already started piecing together. This was just 4 blocks. Let me see if I can get all of them. Okay, there we go. 4 blocks.
And I might have sewed some of those too.
No, I don't think you did with these. But, yeah, just needs a border and some quilting.
Cheryl said she loves the idea of the tote bag show, so they're all on board there. Did you pick the colors? I have trouble picking colors for things. Oh, you got to go back maybe and watch our color wheel show.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one.
Maybe we'll do another color wheel show since we got different viewers.
This is a quilt that I had started designing in 2015. So, long time ago. I don't know how many. I think I have different sizes of these. Some of these are hand quilted, hand applique, like this one is. You can, I don't know, kind of see my stitches. This is one of my designs.
Well, looks like there'll be a tote bag show.
Okay, tote bag show it is. And so I think I have enough of this one to just piece these together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do lots of fun things with outlining those.
Yeah.
Little with different colors and stuff like that.
And so, yeah, that one. I do like this block. And then I started in a different size because I started digitizing it because I didn't really want to do all of that handwork. So I have all of these digitized blocks.
That you could play around with.
See, same block again, different size. What was the comment?
Well, you need to get busy to get those done.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's that. Then, as I was, we're not done.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, there is. So these are real little, and so unfortunately I have 5 of them, and so those are the, here, let me move them out a little bit so we can see all of them.
Somebody's got to be the odd person out.
I know, right? So I have 5 of them. So I think the little tree might just be a quilt by itself. Just, you know, hung on point in my sewing room. And tree. Yeah, happy little tree. So these didn't happen overnight. This is I did something, and so then I've got these. I think these will make nice little coasters.
Oh, those are really cool.
Yeah, fun with the embroidery machine. These are. I knew this would be a very revealing show.
Peggy said that you might have more than her.
Oh, this is only the blocks. This doesn't go into the ones that are
Put one on the back.
Yeah. So this is, here, I turned it the wrong way. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can see it.
It's really cool.
This one is pretty. Yeah. Needs a border. This is an old book, colonial something. I don't remember the name of the book, but they're giant blocks like this. And so I have one quilted somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I should get it out and hang it on my wall. And I made this one. And so it's beautiful. It just needs to have a border and some quilting. So another one, good mug rug or just a quilt.
I think it's a good example of color, the blue and orange, right? I mean, they really make each other.
Another just a mini quilt. I'm absolutely certain I don't have any of this fabric, so I might add another border around it, some cream or something. I have 2 of these.
We did not, Janet. Welcome to the show. This is UFO time. Everybody get your UFO totes out.
Yes.
Look for treasures. Joan's sharing all her treasures.
Yeah, these are just orphaned blocks that I found as I was going through and putting things away, and some of these go pretty far back.
You think it could be like socks? Like there actually may be another one somewhere.
This is another pretty one. I love applique. I love applique on the embroidery machine, especially because I don't have to do all the work of needle turn and all of that. So I think I actually did this one on the sewing machine though. This was some of my earlier stuff. And so with a nice busy border around it, I think it'll make a nice little wall hanging to hang up.
That's actually an interesting. So Anne was saying that it'd be interesting, right, on the front of a sweatshirt on some of the blocks, right, or a back.
Yep.
Fit on a jacket or something possible.
This is a quilt that we did on the show. This is an extra block that I have. I have 2 of them, so I could actually just, I have some of this fabric. I could make a ruffle with my serger and make a pillow to go with the actual quilt, which that's what I was thinking I was going to do with that. And then, did I already show these? So these are what I've been working on today and a little bit over the weekend. I did already show these.
You're kind of trying to decide what you were going to do with them.
Yeah, so I had some unfinished ones. Okay, so that one I'm working on actively. And then, again, this is that same designer from Russia. She does some pretty, pretty work.
Did you did some Wedgwood or what, Hedgewood or something?
Yep, I actually have a lot of these blocks. They're kind of hard to see because they're in gold. And
little pink flowers and stuff on them.
Little pink flowers. I wish I'd used a little bit heavier, darker gold, because I think it'll get lost a little bit.
I think it's a little more elegant though too, right?
It is.
It's a little muted.
So I'll hold them a little closer.
They really are really pretty. You can do a lot with colors on them, couldn't you?
Yep, you could.
And you did one whole quilt, right?
I did.
It's
a
pink colored quilt.
Yeah. So those are just some of my UFOs, the blocks. Before you switch the camera, this is what okay, so there's 2 options. There it is. Next week, I kind of like this.
Sometimes old-fashioned, you got to pull those out, right?
Yeah.
Do something, So is this a new song, or what are we talking about?
This is what we're talking about, like doing next week. So I was going to take a vote.
Yeah, vintage.
Vintage, yes. Vintage is always in style. It's always elegant and timeless. So, stuff like this, it never goes out of fashion. So, okay. So next week, we have the option of this little guy. I don't have the fabric, but I thought we could find something, either it looks like a pumpkin face to me. These are free patterns. This one is paper pieced for the eyeballs and the nose. And then the rest of it you just piece. This one is in holiday colors, but I was thinking we could do it in a different colorway. So I was thinking about taking this to the shop and picking out some fabrics, because we've kind of gone through a lot of Christmas lately, and we have the fall shop which is also red and green. So, but this one is AccuQuilt friendly. If you have the 8-inch cube, you have everything you need to make this quilt.
So you're wanting to take a vote whether
Yep.
they want to do jack-o'-lantern or what's that one called?
This one is called Solstice. So weigh in and let me know whether you want to do jack-o'-lantern or solstice. And we can do both. We can, if we do the solstice, then that'll take 5 or 6 weeks to do. And the jack-o'-lantern might take 2 weeks. So wanted to get your
So we have one jack-o'-lantern. We have one yes.
yes to both.
I don't know. Will says yes. So Linda, we got a jack-o'-lantern. Donna, we got jack-o'-lanterns. Linda, always both.
Always both. So we can do the
We got one solstice both there. Stephanie with a both. Connie Call with the solstice. Tammy both. We need like a little voting button. Or
we
something.
do. Like the easy button.
Got some jack-o'-lantern from Georgia. Cheryl with the solstice.
Well, then what if we do the jack-o'-lantern, and then when we're finished, we'll do the solstice, but not in Christmas colors, because we've kind of done that a lot lately. So jack-o'-lantern next,
And then we'll do solstice afterwards.
and then we'll do solstice afterwards
With different colors.
with different colors. So reasons to stay tuned. I do kind of like it with this.
You don't think that one, that one's not going to take.
No, 2 weeks for this.
So it's pretty short on the jack-o'-lantern one. And
Yeah, the jack-o'-lantern is 22 inches by 22 inches. The solstice is 68 by 68, so it's a decent sized quilt.
yeah.
But I would rather do it in some rich colors. And I have a couple more because I found all of these fat quarters so once we finish these, we might just do a fat quarter quilt. But I have show and tell, and then we'll do the thread of the month and a giveaway.
Are you going to show the...
Yes, that's what I was going to
okay.
take this over there. Tip it a little bit.
Show and
There we
tell.
go. The wreath quilt that we just did, and it's being quilted.
So somebody was asking where they find the solstice pattern.
It's not posted yet,
Oh, okay.
so
Not posted yet, but we will.
so curly swirly is what I picked out, and I'm using a gold thread. And I did pull some white on white out of my stash. So I should have this done tonight and possibly binding tonight as well. And have it finished to show next week.
Donna was asking, do you remember doing the pinwheel quilt?
Yes! I do.
And Ruth was saying those remind her of the old time hankies.
Yeah? These
Yeah.
old time
Yeah.
hands. Yeah, it does remind me of that. These are, we'll get them posted up to the website so that you can download, pick out your fabrics, and we're going to do that one next week. Thread of the month is black because Halloween is right there. So what do you guys think of the idea of, like, you know, these individual blocks, just turning them into just a walk rope?
Donna said she took the pinwheel quilt and hung it in her old shop.
Nice. $26.92 is the color of the month. It's black. 15% off for the show. 20% off if you're in the club. $20 to join the club. You get the box. Comment, make it mine to get it. And then our giveaway is second attempt at giving the foldy holdy bag pattern. It's a dishcloth pattern, and it has everything you, well, except thread. There's no thread in here. It has the pattern and the kit to make the bag. So just need a person for that. So yeah, this is my coming clean and being accountable to actually finish all of this or do something with it. There's some really low-hanging fruit in here that, you know, just piece together and quilt it. So. And I lost my stick pad. What do you guys think? Fun stuff? Does it inspire you to go through and dig out all your old orphan stuff? And
Quilt Winch, first time here. Everyone, welcome her to the show. She might have to rewatch since we're starting to wrap up here.
yeah.
We did a show. Joan's been cleaning out her room and she found a bunch of treasures. So you have to go back and look at some of those blocks. And the two new sew-alongs, the jack-o'-lantern and the solstice. Yeah, you know, Peggy's always got a challenge for you. I want to see how many of those you get done by next week.
Nope. One maybe. But no, I've got the Ad Astra Shop Hub. That's going to be turned into projects. So that's what I will be working on in my sewing room.
Coming up pretty quick. Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Well, the projects are due by October.
Yeah. So, winner Sarah Wilson.
Sarah Wilson.
Congrats.
Sarah, if you have not shopped with us before, please go to any of the Facebook pages, Windmill Sewing Center, Quilters HQ, Joan Sews, or Quilt Sampler, and direct message us with your information so that this is in the mail to you. If you're local, it'll be at the store tomorrow because I'm going to go from here to my little bag and put it in there because I'm notorious for leaving it at home. So, thank you for joining us tonight. Wish me luck with all of this.
Go back and rewatch and see what you like.
That's not all of it. Here, all of this.
Yeah, it's a small mound of blocks there.
It's a mountain of work, but it's, I mean, this is already done and cut out. It just needs to be pieced together. I know that I want to do a sashing with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, lay it out, play with it. Have some fun. But yeah. I just wanted to inspire you. The feeling that I had from finishing that Moda quilt was so good that I'm like, I'm chasing it and I want more of that feeling to go, okay, I have this and I've got this done and I want to share it with you.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are looking through their stash to see what the jack-o'-lantern fabrics, which is, Halloween's always fun because you see a lot of interesting quilts.
I mean, you could do this in purple.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with it, right?
Plaid even. If you have a plaid that you're like, oh, what am I going to do? What, you know, I had a glass of wine and went to the shop and bought it. Even a plaid would work for this because I think it's just super cute. And you don't need a lot of the black. I think just pick one that'll go with the black really well. And we'll have some fun with this. But it's going to be a cute little Halloween. Thank you for joining us tonight. And
what's the sign off there?
Oh, as always, I had to do this because I was working on that quilt. Check your thread path, change your needle, and oil your hook. before you bring your machine in for a spa day.
A lot of service right now, so.
There is a lot of service right now.
Peggy said she needs a brownie.
A brownie?
Okay. I'm going to get a brownie.
Okay.
All right, everyone, enjoy your week. Stay tuned. You never know when we may